Hello. So, welcome back to the safe space where we share reflections of life, feelings, some quiet truths, some fragments, and most important thoughts. So, I would like to mention something that I feel like it's everywhere, but nobody talk about it. It's, I think, in a culture of the society, the way that how society moves, works, exists. And I feel like we tend to keep score of everything. Yeah, keeping score of people, of you. I do something big, but you have to do something in exchange, like if you don't do that, I keep that. I'm like, wow. And I find it so unhealthy and a bit toxic relationship. I myself, I think I see that a lot in relationships, like in romantic relationships, right? Sometimes also in friendships too, but in romantic relationships, I think it's even, you can see it way more. For example, when you do something for your partner, but you keep score, oh, I've done this for you. Somehow you don't communicate, but you assume that that person will do something in return, or at least if it's not the same, something similar. So I found it like those kind of expectations are so dangerous, because I feel like everybody gives in a different way. Like my partner and I, we give in a very different way. I'm a very big in maybe helping him to stand up for himself and set his boundaries, and pushing him to achieve what he wants. And he will give me back in another way. I'm more like emotional support, I would say, for him. And for me, he's too, somehow, because he's very empathetic person and very good listener. So we give different, but it is true that for me, I have to be honest with myself. It's like in the beginning, I will keep score of everything I've done for him, and I keep score of the things that he did for me as well. For sure, there was a lot of things actually, and I will, but it's something like, it's everywhere in society, in every relationship. It's like you keep score of the things that you do for each other, and I found out like you do it because you wanna do it. And it's true that in my case, I used to keep score a lot, because I have bad experiences in the past of overgiving and giving too much, and then I didn't get anything from them actually. Like maybe I would say, I don't know, let's say their time, which is a way to give, but for me it was not enough. I wanted love, I wanted more, so, and then I will, in my past relationship, I will kind of, it built up resentment towards that person, because I've done this, I sacrificed, I overgiven too much, and then you're not doing that for me. And then it will build that resentment, and then one day you explode and you're like, okay, bye-bye. So that is what I've learned from keeping score. It's, first of all, I feel like there are three main problems with keeping score with people in general, and mostly with your partner, and it's, you build resentment towards that person, and then you just explode for the last minimum thing, just like, oh no, because you did this, and then you start with all the past thing like that person did to you in the past, like you didn't like, so you just bring that up again, which is obviously not good for the relationship. There's another thing, the second thing that I found very dangerous about keeping score is like this feeling of owing something to someone. Like just because someone or you have done something to or help someone, they don't owe you anything and you don't owe them anything. It's like you do it because you want to do it, otherwise just don't do it, you know. Like obviously in this kind of society, it's like we like to be liked, and so we will do things for being liked. Maybe we don't want to do it, but we do it because to be liked and to we're good people. We just to for appearance basically, and it is great if this what you want to do that. But for me, it's kind of like I do it because I want to, and you don't owe me anything, and I don't owe you anything. Like if one day I wanna, let's say I want to buy you a coffee, I will do it, but I don't keep score like, oh, I done it, you know. I'm just kind of like, okay, I've done it, and I don't expect that you do it after. I don't, because I do it because I want to, right? It's like do the things because you want to. It's like this need of owing something, or like, and sometimes I feel like many times I found myself like I don't want to be invited, or don't want to I don't want people to buy me things or invite me to things because of the fear of later I have to give them back the same way. And it's not, but I have that feeling sometimes, you know. And there's a third thing that I found very dangerous, keeping score on people's behaviors, or what they tell you, what they, you know, it's this, you create an image of them that maybe it's not true. I believe that it's not true. It's just in your mind, just because of the first thing of resentment that you started building, and then owing, or like they owe you something, then you just create an image of that person that it's in your brain, it's in your mind. It's probably they're not like what you think they are. It's just to build an image and a perspective about that person that you probably are wrong. So I think that's why it's a bit. I think it's very important. I found it very interesting to mention this, because I think that we all have done this, because I do it. Like I'm aware of it. I'm learning to let this go and to stop keeping score from people's behaviors and from people, basically from situations. I'm like, okay, everybody's human. We all do mistakes. There are days that we are not fine, and there are days that we are fine, and that's it. We don't keep score. Like move on. Nothing is that important, and you're not that important. You're just one person from 8 billion people in the whole world. Who cares, you know? And the same for the rest of the people. We are not that important. Like sometimes we feel like we are so important, or someone is so important, and we give that kind of attention and focus on things that are not that important. And this is something that for me, it's been a big realization. Like nothing is that important. Like that's it. And yeah, I decided to stop keeping score from people. Like nobody's perfect, and well, if people do it with me, welcome. You know, it's they will suffer, not me. Because at the end of the day, the one who suffers for keeping score from others is you, because it's the one you're the one keeping the score. So that's it. I hope that you guys let me know your perspective comments below. I also have other channels that you can connect with me: Instagram, TikTok, Substack. Substacks have weekly letters that I found are something very intimate but beautiful. It's my latest project, so I love it. I hope that you can subscribe. Also, subscribe here on YouTube, and see you soon. Thank you very much.